This sounds like you're fucking up your entire life. You could be under a bridge with your daughter.
Well, that's not going to happen.
It could happen.
It won't.
Especially if we're asking daddy for money for rent.
Yeah.
Most men cheat.
I call them munchers or like leeches.
Is this going to be one of your
Not
interesting
most
things where you don't have a statistic? Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Download my new Simpler Budget app today and take control of your money once and for all.
Hi, my name is Jenna. I'm 24. I live in San Antonio, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming up from San Antonio. What do you do for a living down there?
Well, I actually work in Austin.
That's a fucking commute. For anyone that doesn't know, that's like an hour and a half minimum.
No, it's an hour, but with traffic, it's an hour and a half.
Okay, what do you do in apparently Austin for a living?
Amazon delivery driver.
Why aren't you doing that in San Antonio? I think they have Amazon in San Antonio.
Yeah, but it was making more.
It makes more here.
Yeah.
Does it pay more?
Yeah.
Specifically, more hours? What is it?
More. Well, I think it's more. I mean, I've never worked in San Antonio.
But the commute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I meant like Amazon. I never worked at in San Antonio as a driver.
So you don't know?
Well, it was $18 an hour whenever I looked, and then here was $19.75, and then I recently.
Does that make up for the hour and a half? Both ways, 3 hours a day.
I mean, I do spend like $20 a day for gas, but sometimes my roommate and I commute, like we carpool.
Does she do the same job?
Yeah.
It's a bit weird. Okay, that's cool. Sure,
Yeah.
sure. So you're making 19 what an hour?
Well, it was $19.75, but we got a raise, so I make $21.25.
Very good. Okay, 21.25. How many hours a week are you working?
40 hours. Well, yeah, 40 hours. It's 4 days, so it's 10 hours, and then I have 3 days
Okay,
off.
about 40 hours.
Yeah.
All right. How we feeling living? San Antonio is cheaper for what it's worth.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that helps. But I mean, that commute's it really is.
Oh yeah, it's. I feel like I'm taking a trip. I'm like time to a road trip, you know.
Yeah, daily. But I hope that doesn't mean we're stopping spending a lot of money. But we'll see. Okay, how you feeling living on that?
Compared to what I was working, which it was McDonald's.
When?
A year ago. I've been with
Really?
this job for a whole year and a month or so. So like last year, I worked at McDonald's, and I was getting $14.25. So it was a good $4 or $5
Yeah, good
raise.
jump. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that was harder to live off of. But how are we living now, though? I want to know how.
I feel like I'm getting above water, less like I don't have to ask my parents as much as I used to.
Well, hold on. What are we? 24? How much were you asking your parents a year ago for what?
To help pay bills, I would ask.
In like what way? Go tell me.
Okay, so sometimes I was short on bill. Like, I mean, I would be spending money on things, and then I would eventually need help for rent or like any bill, basically.
How often?
Almost every month.
Really? And now
Yeah,
you're saying
I hated asking them. Like,
how many hours a week did you work at the McD's?
How many hours?
Yeah.
40.
Okay, and you just weren't stretching. How expensive was your rent?
Well, at that time I was mainly living alone, so it was a full,
Mainly. What's mainly?
Mainly was so 20. Let's see what year is this? 2022 is whenever I got a roommate, which is my roommate now.
Okay.
But before that, it was just me. So it was.
How much were you paying? Did you still get money from them once you had your roommate?
Occasionally, yes.
Well, you're occasionally now. You're saying because you're saying less than before, meaning you're still occasionally.
Yeah. I actually so last year I asked them like every month, but this year or not last year, sorry.
2023.
2024, I only asked them like once because I got injured.
What happened?
I'm actually also a trainer at Amazon, so I was training someone.
Is this a separate job or is this included in the 40?
Separate?
How many hours a week are you working that?
Wait, what?
No. I'm asking, is that included in the 40 hours you gave me for the 21.25?
Yeah, that's like this is part of my job.
That's a part of your job. Okay,
Yeah,
so this
I'm a
isn't
trainer.
something separate.
What?
This is not a separate income, correct?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's my Amazon
Well, I'm
delivery
checking.
job.
I know, because it sounds like two jobs. So I thought maybe there was.
No, I'm a
different
trainer to help someone, like I go on their
gotcha.
route to help
Yes,
them.
yes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So I was training them, learning, like teaching them how to do stuff, and I pulled my back and I twisted it, and
How long were you out? Did you get?
I got some work comp.
Yeah.
It was like $300, and I was out for like a month.
How'd you survive? Do you have dependents or anything?
Dependents?
Yeah.
Like, I
Anyone
have
that relies on you? I mean, you rely on
Yes,
your
I have
parents,
a
so I guess
child.
not.
I have
Oh, you
one.
do have a kid.
Yes, I
Oh,
do.
so there are dependents. How many kids?
One. She's 6.
A 6. Well, you had a kid young.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
First time
But roommates, and I'm not hearing dude. So where's dude that dropped the load?
Where what?
Where's man?
Oh,
That
we haven't been
created-
together since 2019. And
So was that then? Like, am I doing that math correct? Essentially, kind of.
Well,
it's close.
2018. So 2018 is whenever I got pregnant. It was actually the first time I had sex.
No.
Yeah.
First time you had sex and it resulted in little baby.
Mm-hmm. I'm very fertile.
That means you must be one, terrified to have sex again, and two,
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was.
why? Fuck. Why were you guys not wearing protection, or why were you not doing any protection, or why didn't we do a little, pill the next day?
Yeah,
There was a lot of like whys after your first time. Wouldn't you think like?
I was very naive.
What did you think would
like,
happen?
oh, I'll know whenever I miss my period.
And then you knew, and then had a kid. What did you think was going to
Plan
happen?
B or anything?
Well, I knew, so you didn't care if you were going to get pregnant or not.
Well, there was, yeah, I guess.
Really? What?
I didn't make any like precautions of it.
No, but you didn't care.
I get, yeah.
Okay, what's up with dude?
He's a child. He's not like that. Not like that. He acts like a child. He's 23 now, I think, and he still lives with his dad. I call it silver spooning.
Twitter will get very upset 17 and 18.
Yeah. I mean, we're a year and a half apart, so it wasn't that. I was called a cougar, but I'm like, we're only a year and a half. Like,
No,
what?
I know. It's I don't care.
But yeah, so
But okay, you say he's a child, but
Yeah.
do you have full custody? Like, what is the situation here?
I have
This is what
80%. He has 20%.
Okay, so is he in San Antonio then?
Yeah.
Okay, so he actually does the 20%?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Babysitter. Emotional?
Huh?
I don't know there.
Well, what?
I call him a babysitter, but
Oh.
because he's not emotionally there, Like,
Okay. Do you receive anything?
Yeah,
Any
child support.
Because it's not 50-50. Okay. What are you getting from the dude? Because we got to include that in your income.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to
so-
just figure out your income.
In the paper, it's like 400 and.
Wait, what does he do for a living?
That's a good question because.
I would love a good answer.
Well, so he works at Circle K, I think, but he's been also injured. So he's been out for months and hasn't.
Do you have disability?
Yeah, he's getting
Anything?
disability, so I'm getting that check. But it's not like for child support, I used to get it every single week, like $126
Weekly. Okay.
But since he got injured, now I just get one load randomly in the month.
He
and I
already
never know.
did one of those. We don't need more. Trust me.
You got
It's
me there.
resulted in something.
He got me there. I mean, it's-
Okay, how much comes on a monthly basis?
with the one load, it's $550, but on the court papers it says like $430. So I'm not entirely
Why is there
sure why
more?
I'm getting more.
Well, why are you getting more?
I don't know.
Does he know he's giving more than required?
I think he knows that he's ahead. He's ahead of paying child support.
Oh, okay. So
But
he's
I don't-
counting it like that.
Yeah,
So he's trying to like pay off a debt almost.
basically.
So $550 a month. Okay, and then what hits your account on a monthly basis from your job?
A month. Let's see. I usually get 12. I like to say 1,200 biweekly.
You like to say 1,200, but what hits? I don't care.
Maybe
what you
like
like to say.
1,100. I don't know.
Why would you like to say 1,200?
Okay. No, actually, I say 1,200, but actually, it happens is 1,300. Sorry.
Why would you just why not just the right number? Why not the right number? How do we budget off a wrong number? That doesn't make any sense.
I
What do you
budget
mean?
A little bit lower,
Why? That doesn't make any sense.
Just so like if I do come up with like if
Do you even know what hits your account?
Yeah, just not off the top of my head.
And download our app. Download our simpler budget app for sake, please.
Okay.
You get it for free forever, the premium version, but download that. Yeah, well,
Like,
you're a
I-
guest on the show, so you
Alright.
get everything. We want to hook you up.
thank you.
But download that, and you'll actually fucking see. You'll see. You'll see
Okay.
what money actually goes in and what money goes out because it's automated. Sake.
I would say 2,400 for
Payroll. Well, is that true? 3814.
3814. Well, where'd you get that number?
I don't know. That's what I have payroll on the spreadsheet. Looks like it was an extra paycheck month, though.
Oh, yeah.
Potentially
Well,
the month that we're looking at.
yeah, the month. Oh, okay, so I think I gave you the December. So that was with peak season, and
You
we
were
were
working more
Yeah, we
hours.
were working 60 hours. We were working
Do you get
10
overtime?
hours, 6 days. Huh? Yeah. So it's like almost 30.
But you're saying it's 1,300 every 2 weeks.
Yes.
I just like I want to be able to budget this. If you can't give me a number,
I'm sorry. I okay. I'll just say 1,200. 1,200.
no, I want to know the fucking number, dude.
1,200. Is that not?
$200 is kind of big in this income situation.
What do you mean?
It's not $1 million a month where 200 wouldn't matter as much. When we're talking in below 3,000, a couple $100 can make a big difference.
Yeah.
Especially if we're asking mommy and daddy for money for rent.
Yeah.
So what the
I don't like asking my parents for money. That's why I'm here.
did I suggest asking them for? I'm confused. What? I didn't ask. What are you talking about? No, I'm saying $200 would be important. If you have to ask your parents for money, you should probably know if you're making $1,300 a paycheck or $1,200.
I'm gonna say 1,200.
You're gonna say, but unfortunately, you're not a reliable narrator. So, like, whether or not I can actually count that towards anything, and then $550 from the ex.
Oh yes.
Did you guys ever date? Did you guys ever try?
We did. Yes,
Okay.
I did. It was past overdue. It was like 1.5 years, almost 2.
What was the relationship? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I really tried, but he was just cheating left and right.
Oh, for f***'s sake.
Yeah.
And was he popping out other babies?
I don't know.
Dude doesn't know how to pull
But
out.
you know
so-
what? Actually, I have a story about like once he was like acting sketchy and he was like, "Oh, my friend just thinks that she's pregnant." I'm like, "Well, I was just pregnant, so I can give her advice, right?" Turns out it might be his baby.
Was it?
Oh, she ended up not being pregnant, and she was also in a lesbian relationship. So
What the f*** are you talking about, dude?
yeah, it was
No, what are you?
about my
Do you even-
relationship with my baby daddy. He's not the best.
Yeah, she wouldn't get pregnant if she's only sleeping with women. Dude, okay, you confused me.
Okay.
So payroll, this was a bigger month. This was an exciting month. 3,800 versus the usual post baby money, $2,950 a month. And then, yeah, you got that 550. So cool. But of the 3,814 that came in, how much did you spend last month?
Like bills or
Spent. How much was spent? Debt accumulating, whatever it is. How much was spent?
I don't know.
Come on, what do you think you spent?
3,000.
Actually.
Yes.
Why are you acting like that? Why
I
do you
don't
have
know
an
how
reaction?
much I spent last month.
No,
It
no,
was
no.
also-
Educated guess. No. The reason we're doing this is because I want to see where you self-assess where you think you are. Like,
Yeah.
so think of last month. Think of your spending. Think of the actions you're doing. What do you think you spent? Again, 3,814 came in.
Yes. Well, last month was also my daughter's birthday, Christmas. It was just hectic.
Okay,
So-
sure. If you need to think out loud, okay, go
Yes,
for
I am
it.
thinking out loud. Thank you. That was rude. Sorry. Let me think. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna just say 3.
Give a number.
I said 3. I did. What do you mean? 3,000.
You spent 5,100. 5,131.
5,000. Damn. I didn't even think I made that much.
You
Like,
didn't.
like I thought it was 4.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Bad credit, no credit. If I had $1 for every time someone on Financial Audit said, "I don't know why my credit sucks," I could pay off their debt for them. But guess what? There's a better way to build credit without falling into the credit card trap. And it starts with the sponsor of today's video, Kickoff. Let's be real. Bad credit can feel like a trap. You want to buy a car, rent an apartment, or even get a better job, but your credit is holding you back. And turning it around feels impossible without taking on more debt. That's why Kickoff is a game changer. It's the easiest, safest way to build credit fast without risking a mountain of credit card debt. Because we've all seen on the show how played out that is. And the best part, Kickoff makes it simple. There's no credit check, so anyone can sign up. There's no hidden fees waiting to mess with your budget, and there's no interest ever. If your credit's under 600, you could jump even 28 points in your first month. You just sign up, pick a plan starting at $5 a month, and Kickoff reports your payments to all 3 major credit bureaus. That means you're building credit by simply making your payments on time each month. Set it up and forget it with autopay. And are you worried about missing something on your credit report? Kickoff's plan includes free credit monitoring and tools to help you stay on top of your credit. And if you're renting, guess what? Kickoff can even report your rent payments to help build your credit. If you're already paying rent, why not get credit for it? All this means you're building the credit you need to unlock better loan options, lower interest rates, and more opportunities in the future without the risk of overspending for as low as $5 a month. Head to getkickoff.com/Caleb and start your first month for as little as $1. That's getkickoff.com/Caleb. Don't let bad credit be the problem that's holding you back, and check out Kickoff today. No, you understand how much I said you made.
I didn't hear that part. You said that I spent $5,000, right?
I told you twice how much came in.
Yeah. What was the what was the number?
That's not funny. That's not funny. Are you not listening? Or are you not able to comprehend which one?
No, I just don't remember.
3,000.
Okay.
814 was payroll. 5,131 went out. I didn't even know I made that much. You didn't.
I got the numbers confused.
No, you didn't, because you didn't know the other number.
No, I didn't.
Do I need to physical construct this for you with fake money or something?
Visual.
Okay. You spent $1,300 more.
I'm curious on where.
Why don't you know?
Well, I do know some.
You didn't know how much you spent. You didn't know how much came in.
Yeah.
So what do you know? Yeah, what do you know? Go ahead.
Okay.
What do you know?
Well, it was with my roommate's birthday. We went axe throwing, and we also got nose piercings.
That accounts for $5,100?
No, that was I was budgeting $400 on that.
What'd you spend?
Around that.
Do you know how much you spent?
No, but I was mentally doing it, so I was like, I think.
But you can't tell me.
No, I cannot.
Then
I did spend around $200 on the piercings because I got hers and mine done. And then $50 on the
You're asking your parents for money to pay for rent, and you're getting someone else's piercings and spending $1,100 more than you made in a really good earning month?
The time that I asked for help was...
Okay, what the is going on here? Because unfortunately, actually, I don't think you'll be able to tell me. But just go on. I want to jump into these numbers, but tell me, the Jenna of it all. What is going on, Jenny? What's happening?
So August is whenever I got injured.
Okay.
So that's whenever I asked.
Back. All right.
Yeah, that's whenever I asked for help, and then I got.
What's asked for help? You mean from parents? Okay.
From my parents. I think it was 2.
You do drugs?
No.
There's a hole right here.
Oh, I used to do plasma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
no, I
continue.
feel like this would
continue. Making sure.
August. You seemed annoyed.
I am annoyed. Shut the. Just say.
August, I got injured. Asked for help, and then I got caught up in December because of how many.
Okay. Interesting definition of caught up. Go ahead.
Yes, caught up. I pay my bills. On time.
Debatable. Let's find. Okay, keep going.
I don't want to say anything, and then you're gonna call me out. But yes.
That's how the show works.
Yeah. So that I caught up in Christmas because I worked 60 hours, 6 days. That's your story. Yes.
That's your what's going on here.
Yeah.
I got hurt in August, asked for money, got caught up in December, and that's it.
Yep.
Oh, I am not surprised that it took you about 10 emails to send us one document. Okay, everything is making so much more sense now. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was having trouble sending the emails with the freaking...
Oh, we saw.
I was like, here's my freaking credit report. It was
never there.
It was never there.
Okay. Yeah, because you're catching up is spending $1,100 more than you make on a fucking monthly basis on a high earning month. That's catching up. We're caught up. Mom of 6.
Of 6?
You're old.
Oh. I was like,
you're right.
Yes. I mean, I also
have a kid. We're not fucking around anymore. It's not a joke anymore. Because now you're impacting more lives than just your own. Just more than your own. Yeah, like...
But the birthday present, like last year, she surprised me with
who's she?
My roommate.
Okay, you're just saying she like I know who she is.
My roommate. She surprised me with a birthday party last year, so I wanted to do something nice for her.
Cool, you don't have the fucking money, and then all of a sudden you're not going to be able to pay your rent. Then it's on her. Happy birthday, roommate.
Yeah.
Are you trying to be cute?
No.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Are you taking this seriously? What are you doing? Is this serious? Are you taking this serious?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm not going to continue if we're not. You understand?
Yes.
Like, I know you're a little...
Yes, sir.
Special, but...
Special?
Yes, but I want to make sure you're taking it seriously in the end.
Special.
You couldn't send an email. I know what I'm working with here. Couldn't figure out what a PDF was. So, like, that's... So that's
you don't even know behind the scenes. I was struggling. I was multitasking. I was at work, also trying to do that. I had 4 cards that day.
But you didn't complete that task. So the multitasking wasn't. What are you talking about? Self-assess. Where do you think you are in the world of finances? 0 to 10. 0 being the absolute worst finances. 10 being the absolute best finances. Where do you think you are?
2.
That's a relatively reasonable answer. I'm glad you think you're on. Huh?
I said nice.
Okay, if you guys want to figure out where you are, where your score is, go to the link below, figure out where you are in the world of finances. And if you want to come on the show and you know how to fucking download PDFs and send emails and answer questions coherently, please feel free to go to calebhammer.com/apply. We'd be happy to have you down here in Austin, Texas. It's a good time. Are you having a good time?
Yes, I'm having
You got to meet some of the crew. You went through all the onboarding. And
he's a lot nicer than you.
Yes, well, everyone is, but, you know.
And Brandon is illiterate because he read my shirt wrong. Just kidding.
Are you literate?
Yes, I am. No, I have to read things multiple times to understand it.
Okay. Capital One.
Yes.
What's going on here?
Yeah, that I feel like I make the minimum payment, or sometimes I put a little bit more and then I end up spending it.
So what's going on here? What's this card? What's the history of this card? What are you doing with it? What's the plan with it? What is anything about this card other than I make the minimum monthly payment?
Honestly, don't remember getting that card. It was just there. It got
okay. Why the f is it maxed out? How about that? Can we do anything?
Well, a few years ago, it was originally like $300, and then once it went up to $1,500. I was like,
the limit. Okay.
Yeah, and then I had to use it for like car bills or something, but that was like 3 years ago.
Okay, well that certainly doesn't equal maxed out today. So what the? Come on, answer my question.
Yes, well I did. I maxed it out, and then I make the payments, and then I haven't made the payments. Like I just fluctuate on making the payments.
You fluctuate on making the payments?
Well, because I
why would you be missing payments?
Because sometimes you got to pick and choose on what payments you got to do.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
No, in which way for yourself?
Like, I have to
what are you choosing between?
Is this going to... Am I going to starve today, or do I want to pay my credit card? You know?
Starve today. $659 going out to eat on a monthly basis. Are we starving today?
Do I
pick and choose?
My rent or pay that?
Pay what? This?
Yes.
What about the don't go out to eat?
I mean, I do meal prep. I just still go out.
$659 in your meal prepping.
Yes, I
don't think you know what. Okay, what's this meal prepping you got going on? Because that's a lot of money to go out to eat.
Yeah, I mean, I still go out to eat.
Okay, that's like going out to eat for like a month. If you're doing cheap going out to eat relatively, unless you're getting a few massive, expensive going out to eats. Like how much are you actually meal prepping? And also,
healthy food is expensive. Healthy food is expensive.
So you're going out to eat healthy.
Yeah.
So just make that at home because it's not like that's any better, honestly.
Still expensive.
I didn't call out your grocery spending, which by the way was 0.9%, so that had to be an insignificant. What meal prepping? How much grocery store did we have in here? Like nothing. HEB $15, Food Mart $30.
HEB
the f- are you talking about meal prepping?
HEB is probably sushi. I don't really go to HEB. It's mainly
where do you meal prep?
I meal prep my stuff that I cook, which is like
where do you get it from, lady?
Walmart. I just said.
Did you?
Yes, I said like HEB is mainly like.
That's usually in the unknown shopping. Walmart was $1,500. So what the f are you talking about? That can't be fucking lettuce.
No, I mean, it's the chicken. Like I do the whole
$1,500. So $1,500 for meal prepping. $1,500 for meal prepping.
Is that $1,500 for Walmart, like entirety? Because I don't just spend food on Walmart.
So what percentage of that is food then? Because $1,500 is insane.
Probably like 50%.
Okay, great. Then the other 50%. What the f is that? Because
essentials.
You do not need that much in terms of essentials.
Well, I have 2 cats and a dog, and then I also have my child.
Why do you have 2 cats and a dog if you can't pay for rent?
Like I like emotional. I mean, I do have emotional support dog. That's one of them.
Yeah, but you can't support for them adequately if you can't pay for rent.
Well,
it's not fair to them. It's selfish of you.
I don't think selfish.
If you can't pay for rent, you can't adequately take care of them.
I am paying for rent.
You've had to borrow money for rent, and if you are struggling,
a few months ago.
The point is, if you exactly
once in 1 year out of the last year, I had asked like almost every month. So I think
exactly.
I'm making progress.
Progress, sure. All I am saying is, if you're in that position, that means if something emergency would happen for dogs, then you certainly couldn't pay for your dog or cat's emergencies.
Yeah, I would like to have like emergency funds and stuff, like different categories. I just don't know how to.
Don't know how to? No, because you spend more than you make. That's not knowing how to. You don't have any money. Because you don't budget. Because you've never budgeted a single second in your life. That has nothing to do with I don't know how to. You spend $1,500 a month on Walmart, meaning $750 itself is on meal prep. That's fucking insane. With the additional $659 eating out, that means food itself is like $1,600, $1,659 on food. I could meal prep you alone with a cookbook, which again, you get that with the budgeting app, right? Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Use the cookbook for the meal prepping. Absolutely. People have asked for it forever. We did it. Whatever. Major channel announcement. Budgeting. It's a new year. We're all trying to budget. We're all trying to make it a little better. We're trying to improve our life. A lot of people on the show, a lot of people out there that I've heard from, they try to start a budget. They can't stick to the budget. It's because it's all too damn complicated right now. You use any of the budgeting apps out there, and it's crazy. It's hard to know what's even going on. It's impossible to set up, and it's a chaos to manage. That's why over this last year, I did the thing. I made a budgeting app for you guys. This does not need to be complicated. You're trying to take control of your life, so it should be simple. It should be chill. It should be easy to set up and easy to manage. I've called it Simpler Budget because that's all it is. It's your simpler budget. But we up the ante with continued education and an ad-free version. In the premium version of Simpler Budget, you can track your spending, set goals, and stick to a plan that actually works by connecting to all of your bank accounts automatically. No manual stuff here. There's actually weekly live sessions with financial professionals to answer your questions and keep you on track. They'll be teaching lessons, and you can ask them things, and they will actually help. There's also weekly mini classes keeping you up to date and educated on every financial topic you need to improve your life. Plus, for a limited time right now, you get access to our new budget-friendly cookbook with 55 money-saving recipes to eat well without overspending. And because I love you guys, and it's a new year, literally anyone who signs up for the month of January gets all of this, including premium, for free for a month. It's time to actually make a budget and stick to it for the first time ever. Let's take control of our 2025 and make this the best year ever. Download the Simpler Budget app today. A link in the description below. This budgeting app will change your life. Cool. You could do that for $300, and then we could probably include the little kid $200 as well. You know, you're meal prepping both of your guys' meals together. But you're saying you're meal prepping? What the fuck are you talking about? If $750 a month is spent on Walmart, and then you're $659, like that doesn't make any sense. And the main point, no. The main point, the reason we have gotten here is because you said, sometimes I don't pay this because I have to choose between rent and that.
Yeah, sometimes.
That's not true. You spent $659 going out to eat, so don't fucking bullshit me. It's not true that you have to choose between those. You choose going out to eat instead of paying rent. You choose going out to eat instead of a minimum monthly payment on a Capital One. So don't fucking bullshit me. You chose $750 on grocery stuff you probably didn't even eat, and $750 on essentials instead of this. And I bet if I looked at those Walmart receipts, there would be a lot of things that were not essentials. Guaranteed.
Well, also my roommate and I, like we do the meal prepping. Like, so 2 days I cook, 2 days she cooks. So I don't know if that's.
Well, how does that calculate into the price here?
Because, I'm trying to figure out if me meal prepping for myself and her is going to cost more. Because, I mean, 2 days.
Well,
so if I'm meal prepping.
But if she meal preps for you, she would be offsetting the cost of you meal prepping for her.
Yeah, right?
So
it's even out, right?
Yes, meaning this number is fucking insane. Meaning that did not just justify this number.
It's not just meal prepping that we do. It's also rent and car insurance that we split, and also water and electricity. So.
What?
So I pay the car insurance. She pays the rent.
Why would you pay for your roommate's car insurance?
Well, she's on my car insurance, and then I pay for it, and then I subtract it from rent.
Why is she on your car insurance? A roommate. This is a roommate, not a spouse, unless you guys spousing.
Technically, I guess on our lease because they put us as spouse.
But are you guys actually?
No, we're not.
You're
just
literally
roommates.
just roommates.
Really close.
Why the f would you have
friends and roommates? We're single moms helping each other out.
Oh, she's a mom too?
Yes.
That house must be interesting.
Yeah. Well, her daughter's 10, mine's 6, and they're both names is so.
That's not okay. Oh, you have a way of getting me completely lost because you are completely lost. So
what?
You just drag me down
confusing.
with you.
Okay, so car insurance.
No, why would you have the car insurance, your roommate's car insurance?
Because I was trying to help her out.
Why? But you need to help yourself out. You're spending more than you make. You don't have any savings to save your life. You could be under a bridge with your daughter on this trajectory.
Well, that's not going to happen.
It could happen.
It won't.
Why?
Because I have friends that would let me.
Sure, hundreds of thousands go homeless every single year. So
I also have my siblings here.
Yep, and many of them have them too. You never know what's going to happen. One, they might think they're enabling you, so they're no longer going to allow that. Two, you never know. Accidents can happen. 3, big fights.
I don't think I've never been in that situation, I guess. I mean, I've thought about what would I do if I was homeless? But
not having been in a situation doesn't mean you're not going to be in the situation. Just because I've never had cancer doesn't mean I'm not ever going to.
Oh, yeah, but
so what the fuck are you talking about?
Myself to finding new ways.
And I sure hope you do. What happens to all the other people that go homeless? You're just saying they didn't apply themselves?
Some, I mean, why do
Some,
they?
sure, but every single person?
Not every single person.
There's mental illness. Some didn't apply themselves, but there are some where there's almost no other option in that situation.
Yeah, but then they get themselves out. Most of them, a lot of them.
Really? That's a statistical truth.
Yes, I actually dated someone that used to be homeless.
Anecdotal truth.
What?
You have statistics around this that majority of those people get out of homelessness.
Yes.
What's the statistics around that?
Well, I don't know the statistics, but
you're telling me the majority.
I didn't say majority. I was just saying that I know someone.
No, you said the majority, and then you brought up the person you know. That's literally what you said.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to say majority because...
Okay, because that's a big difference. So again, what would happen? You already know someone that went through that situation, wants to say you couldn't. Your daughter's life is too important. So why put yourself in a risky position where you're taking care of someone else before you're taking care of you and your own? Because you can take care of other people, but that's once you're in a position where you can take care of other people. You don't take care of other people until you can take care of your own.
I'm learning that. I'm just a people pleaser.
Why? What was she asking you? Was she begging?
No, she wasn't.
Then what pleasing are you trying to do?
Okay, so not last year, but
she didn't ask.
What? She didn't ask. What do you mean she didn't ask?
You said she didn't ask.
Ask for being put on the car insurance?
Yeah.
No, I
Are you participating in this conversation?
I am.
How much of your brain is participating in this conversation?
I'm just baffled.
At what?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm trying to figure that out for you.
Well, what we were talking about? We were talking about my roommate and I.
And how you're putting them over you and your daughter, yes.
Not really, but
mathematically, financially, obligation-wise, yes, because you could not pay that. You could all of a sudden become short on that, or she's all of a sudden short. Something happens to her income, and you're still liable for it. So, yes.
Yes, and I mean, I don't like that. I mean, I don't know how.
Yeah, you do it.
I don't
know
how to have the conversation with because we've had our, I guess, finances combined since we were roommates.
We can call her.
So
we can call her in the post show.
Oh. Okay. I mean,
down?
I suggested her coming on the show because then
Well, we don't have people that aren't couples, so that wouldn't have made sense.
What?
Oh, you mean separately?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'd be happy to look at her application, but maybe we should call her in the post show. We'll keep her anonymous, but I can help navigate that hard conversation.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy. And then what bill did she take care of again?
So she pays rent and electricity.
So $1,439.55 on this on a $1,500 limit. So our credit card's completely maxed out. Interest is accruing. Everything's worth $1,100 more than we're making on a high earning month. Yet we are taking care of someone else's bill. And if they don't take care of it, we're so liable for it. And then all of a sudden, whoopsie, I have a daughter that didn't consent to come into this world. Yeah. That is my responsibility. So wonderful.
Do you want me to finish explaining the half bills that we do? Okay, so car insurance, rent. It's $700 for rent, but I subtract that $288 from my car insurance because I pay that.
From your rent?
Yes, so she pays the rent
that
part.
Doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Oh, she pays the rent.
Yeah, she pays the rent, and then since I'm paying the car insurance, I subtract the car insurance from my rent.
This is so weird. Why are you guys doing this like
and
this?
And then we do that with
Why are you
overcomplicating
this? Why are you overcomplicating this? And you put yourself in such
I mean, if roommates,
position.
what? Because
you're roommates, but what if something...
How are we both supposed to be on the insurance, or not insurance, both supposed to be on the water and the electricity? She's on the electricity, I'm on the water.
Not necessarily.
What
you don't have to both be on the
I know, that's what
utilities?
I'm saying. Like, that's why she's on electricity, I'm on water, and then whatever water bill, so that's like $35 if you split it. And then...
I'm just curious why you guys are overcomplicating this. Why not just take care of your damn bills and Venmo each other if you're splitting bills down the middle? Why are you subtracting my bill that I took from her bill that she did with that and this and this? What happens if she gets hurt and injured, can't take care of her bills? Again, you are just putting so much risk in this situation that doesn't make sense for someone that has a child singly.
Well, she also has a child too.
Yes, that doesn't mean she can't get hurt or something bad happened to her. You don't know what happens. An economic downturn, layoffs, you don't know.
Well, we just help each other out.
Until you can't. You don't seem to understand that sometimes things don't always work out for the best. That's not how the world works.
I mean, we're both we don't really have family here, so that's why we're basically sisters.
No, you can help each other out, but I'm more so with the Venmoing instead of having your name on her insurance and all of this weird stuff. You're overcomplicating it. You Venmo each other back and forth for things that you guys are splitting. Take care of your own insurances.
Yeah, it's just less Venmoing.
But more risk because your name's on it. You're liable.
What?
You can't possibly can be confused about that.
No, I'm not. I'm just. I
then
guess I just
what
trust
is happening?
Her. I trust her.
No, honestly, I probably trust her too. Sure. You do not know how the economy is going to go. You do not know what life events are going to happen. You don't know if she's going to get hit when she goes outside next time by a car. Things happen all the time. Is there a less than likelihood chance? Absolutely. But you are allowing that to dictate you. Do you have what's in your savings?
Nothing.
What's in her savings?
Nothing. Okay.
So this is and you guys work the same job. So if an economic downturn does happen, maybe you both laid off at the same time. You don't know. You don't know. I think the things that if an economic downturn does happen, and we haven't had a recession in, like 2 decades, like a true recession. Now, technically, I guess we actually did. But in terms of something like the Great Recession or the dot-com bubble pass, oh my gosh. That stuff, it's like a once every 20 year type thing. We're kind of on track for looking for a major recession, kind of, if it continues that cycle. Typically, what happens when people, when people have a little less money, they order less of the bullshit, meaning less Amazon packages, meaning less delivery drivers, and you both work that job. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not saying I want that to happen. I'm just saying you're just allowing for no risk of something happening. You have $0 in an emergency fund, and you guys can't take care of each other that way.
I mean, I would love to, and
no, you wouldn't.
That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here. What if you guys are copying and pasting each other every episode? Well, that's why I'm here. Come on, $659 going out to eat. No, you're not trying. That's not what you want. If that's what you wanted, that would be going to savings or paying off debt. It's not what you want. You want to go out to eat $659. You want to spend $750 on groceries. You want to spend
$600 on fast food.
Going out to eat. Yeah. $659.
And then how much on food? Or like on?
You said half of Walmart was groceries, so $750.
Okay, so I'm spending. Oh wow, that's a eye opener.
By the way, that's actually her personality. I know someone's gonna ask in the comment, like, "Oh, she's being like weird." We've had many conversations in preparation for this episode. Some people are just unique individuals. Because someone's gonna ask, like, why don't you have someone who's who's being serious on the show? I know you actually do care about this from everything we've done. You're just a silly. Well, you're interesting. You're interesting. Business owners, you're making money, but do you actually know where it's going? If you're consistently scrambling to cover payroll, taxes, and expenses, it's time to clean up your cash flow with today's sponsor, Relay. Relay is a business banking account and money management platform that puts you in total control of your business finances. And the best part, there are no monthly fees or minimum balances. Just a simple way to stay on top of your money without the chaos. And here's how it works. With Relay, you can open up to 20 checking accounts for free. That means you can separate your money for payroll, taxes, operating expenses, and most importantly, your paycheck. No more guessing what's left to pay yourself at the end of the month. With Relay, you'll know exactly where your cash is going. But it doesn't stop there. Relay automates your cash flow. You can set rules to automatically move your money between accounts so you're never caught off guard when tax season hits or when payroll comes due. And here's the kicker. Relay's new savings rates are up to 3.76% APY. That's more than most banks are offering right now, and there's no need to jump through hoops to earn it. With competitive interest rates like this, Relay makes sure your money isn't just sitting there. It's working for you. And unlike most banks, you're not stuck moving funds around to earn interest. It's all built into your account. And the best part, you can set up automated transfers to move excess cash from your main accounts straight into savings. Whether it's once a week or once a month, Relay keeps your savings growing without you having to think about it. Everything is online and easy to manage from your phone. No monthly fees, no minimum balances, just full control of your cash flow. So take charge of your business's finances today. Go to relayfi.com/CalebHammer to sign up and get a $100 bonus when you open and fund your account. Seriously, stop guessing where your money is going. Get organized with Relay and your future self will thank you. So $52 on a monthly basis is your minimum monthly. Why'd you purchase $312 on a credit card that is accruing $37.80 on a monthly basis, interest that you cannot pay off? Why the possible would you spend money on this?
Well, I think that was my first and only credit card. So
that means you should spend money on it when it's getting pushed and maxed out. You can't pay it off and it has accruing interest. What kind of answer is that?
There's only one credit. Like I only have one credit card. I feel like that's pretty good compared to a lot of other people.
You do not seem to understand the question I'm asking. I'm asking why the are you purchasing on it?
Behavioral.
Behavior.
Not like
probably,
you know,
but why do you think?
I talk to myself, but then I end up doing it.
But why does it have to be on this versus your debit card?
Because my debit card probably doesn't have money at that time, and
so you can afford it then if you have to put it on debt. This is exactly why we have the Fizz card for people like you. This is why they use that. It's in the resources just like everything else.
Oh, okay.
Debit card that builds credit, because I know you care about the credit part. That's why you're using this. That's what everyone says. You want to build the credit? Good luck with a maxed out credit card. You want the rewards? Good luck, like with all the interest accruing. So at least it won't allow you to spend money if you don't have it in your checking account. It's a debit card, and you cannot have access to credit. Look, the way you just define this is I did not have money in my checking account, so I use the credit card. If that is the case, you cannot have a credit card because you are misusing it.
That's why I only have one.
But you max out the one.
But I also,
The one.
I mean, I also use Possible sometimes or Dave.
Okay, I've never heard of Possible, but I know what Dave is. You the little pay advance.
Yeah.
Sake, of course.
For
Come on, dude. You have a f***ing kid. What are we doing
to be
here?
able to pay bills.
Huh?
To be able to pay.
No. You spent $6.59 eating out. F*** you to pay bills. That's not true. We know where your actions went. You could pay bills.
But I am paying bills.
You just said you had to pay in advance to pay the bills, and you're maxing out a credit card because.
But my bills are paid.
Only because you're pay advancing. Only because you're putting money on a credit card because you don't have any money in the checking account. They're not paid with your money. They're paid with someone else's money.
Whose money if it's...
Are you f***ing kidding me? You're borrowing from Dave. Are you f***ing kidding me?
Well, yeah,
you are putting money on a credit card because you don't have any money in your checking account. How is this not making sense to you?
On the credit card, I pay the $56 minimum, and then so it's my
and then
money
you
that I'm
spend
taking.
$316 or whatever it was, $312 because you didn't have money in your checking account. How are you not, dude? Okay. How can I break this down? How can I break this down for you? I need you to get this. If you don't get this, there's no conversation to be had. So I need you to understand this before we move on. I've never had to break down something so simple that I can't figure out how to do it. Can you explain to me what I'm saying?
You were saying, okay, so you're saying that I'm not paying my bills because the credit I have is it's debt, and debt is not paying my bills. I mean, it's not the best explanation, but
try it again. What am I saying?
Me paying on bills with my credit card is not paying bills because it's debt. And debt.
What about Dave?
Yes. And Dave, not just Dave.
You're in the right direction.
Okay.
In the right direction. I'm more saying you're only able to pay your bills because of the money that you were going to spend on your debit card. You're putting it on a credit card because you don't have enough money in your checking account. And then in order to pay your bills, you have to take it from Dave.
Yeah. And
Does
then
that makes sense? So you're not paying your bills, not with your own money. You're borrowing money. You're paying your bills with other people's money.
I mean, whenever I worked at McDonald's, it was probably worse because I did the pay every...
That doesn't mean we should still be bad because it was worse previously. What is up with that shirt? What is it?
Well, I just don't have really good...
Because your ex?
Yeah, I hurt me. Instead of
but it's crossing out men.
Boys. Because
boys.
I just have not had the best experience with my relationships.
Date better people.
Cheat.
Most men cheat.
Yeah.
Is this going to be one of your
Not
interesting things where you don't have a statistic? Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Not all men. Because you
had a one life experience. Just like
multiple. I had 4 boyfriends.
4 cheated?
Yes, all of them cheated.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks. That's horrible. I mean, them.
Yeah.
That's not on you. Don't get me wrong. I don't want that to turn you off from the existence of operating society again.
Yeah, no, it did take a toll for a minute from being cheated on.
Yeah, I could imagine. Dude, if I was cheated on, I couldn't.
I don't understand why people cheat. I'm like, just break up with someone.
It doesn't correlate with me either. I really don't get it. Okay, so this credit card. Let's see where we're
unhealthy loyal.
Well, it is showing that you're dating bad people. I just don't know the people you've dated, and I call
them munchers or like leeches because.
Yeah, but I just want to. Maybe we're finding different personalities next time.
Yeah, it seems like I have a whole kind of personality that attracts
and
me.
Maybe we're not choosing those.
I like nerds.
Were they all nerdy?
No. They were more extroverted. I'm more introverted.
How long does this take to pay off just doing the minimum monthly payment without you spending any money on it, which is impossible for you? But let's just say you did it and you paid the minimum monthly payment. Good job. How long does it take to pay off?
That's a good question.
Come on, you know I'm looking for an answer.
Yes,
that
I
you
know.
think you're guessing.
Yes, I am guessing. I'm going to say a year, 2 years.
2 years, okay. 11 fucking years.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. Be in your 40s instead of changing any behavior. Lynn's International, DoorDashing Raising Cane's, Chili's, DoorDashing Chipotle, Amazon. Huh? What?
That sounds familiar.
This sounds like you're fucking up your entire life. You're fucking up your entire life. Even if it's a spoiled daughter, which I love the heart. I love the heart of that. And I want you to do that as much as you want. You cannot doing it if it's putting her in a more dangerous position. And if you do not have an emergency fund, you are putting her in a dangerous position. I grew up in dangerous positions of foreclosure notices. Do you want your kid to have to go through that? Eviction notices?
But she's not going to.
That's not how this works. I don't know how to get that through to you. I had another guest on the show that had that same mindset. That's not how this works. That's not how the world works.
Well, how would I put myself
because you don't have an emergency fund. If you get laid off, it might happen. How is this difficult for you? Yeah. Come on, dude. You think the potential low millions that happens to in the United States on a yearly basis that get a notice? You think that it just like it wasn't going to happen to them? Like, I'm so confused. Or like it wasn't. I don't even know. I guess
I just can't imagine myself in that position.
You're
and
literally
if I
using
am in that position.
Girl, you're using a pay advance service. You don't think you're on the edge of that position? You're more on the edge of that position than anyone. You're using a pay advance service. F you.
Well, I
need to get through to you here, dude. I don't know how.
Well, I thought we were on the same page. I said I agreed on the.
Yeah, but you somehow don't think an eviction notice is possible.
Oh,
you getting
possible. I'm just saying I don't.
You said it won't happen to me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're.
I don't.
What? What are we laughing about?
I don't understand why you don't understand.
Can you explain why it won't happen to you?
Because, well, I mean, yeah, I could get an eviction, but I'm saying like homelessness. I can't imagine myself.
Can't imagine it because you can't imagine it's not possible. If you don't see something, it's not true. If you don't see the curvature of the earth,
I do have a backup plan though. If I'm homeless, like I know what I would do.
What's your backup plan?
I would every day. I would walk around, look for change.
This is an actual thing.
I think of all the scenarios.
Yeah, so think of the scenario where homelessness is a possibility. So maybe we have an emergency fund. In order to do that, we cut back on the things like donuts. You have a kid that is living in a risky scenario because of your selfish actions. It is not cute. It's not funny. It's not an attractive quality trait. It's disgusting, honestly. So shut up. Don't smile at that. It's disgusting. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. Just the way you act to this, the way you act at any kind of pushback or any kind of question. You have to act with some kind of like filler, some kind of like immature little sound. Some I feel like maybe because you had a kid so young or something, you have not been able to mature beyond that moment in time. You have not gone out and experienced or something. I don't know. I feel like you are a permanent 13-year-old or something. Like, I don't know what's happening. And I'm not trying to say that it's an insult. It's really not. It's just an observation. It's something I want you to think about. Do you go to therapy?
Yes.
How much?
Well, it was like once a week, but I was going to the free one. But I just got insurance, so hopefully I can get.
Well, you're a guest on the show, so I can give you 3 free therapy sessions with the people I use at Sondermind.
Lovely.
But I need you to go to therapy and work on this. Just the way you're acting and the way you view the world. It's just I can't have you treating this like a child, or else your literal child is going to go through a shitty life.
Yeah,
and that is not fair.
My dad always said that I was like 2 years behind behavioral wise.
Yeah, well, you're not acting like a 22-year-old.
24-year-old. Oh, sorry.
You're not acting.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, what do you think is
the
math? Gosh, I feel like I'm being mean, but I just like, I maybe this isn't the right conversation to get through to you. It is for a lot of people. The median guest pays off $10,000 in 10 months. I hope you're a part of that, but you don't seem like the person that this is resonating with. I don't know. Okay, what is W? What am I seeing here? What's W?
Oh, that is my car loan. Wes.
What car do you have?
I have a Ford EcoSport.
Was it new when you got it?
It was $40,000.
Okay, so you got a used car. I'm glad it's at least not late.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, $406 a month? That is a large sum of money for you. That is a huge sum of money for you.
Yeah,
That's a huge sum of money regardless. But for your income situation, that's a huge sum of money. $14,642 left. What is the interest rate on this?
I think 17.
No! That's horrendous. Do you even know that's horrendous?
I mean, I thought it was 12%, but whenever I looked at
so is it 16 or is it 17 or 12? What do you mean? What do you?
It's 17.9. I just, for some reason, I thought
you
it was
just
12.
found out. Well,
Yeah, I just found out.
oh, 18% interest rate on a car.
Yeah, wouldn't that be like 140? Or
Yeah, what do you think it's worth? What do you think the car's worth?
8,000.
You nailed it. It's worth 8,000.
Nice. Well, not nice, but my guess, nice.
Yes, the
Not nice.
13-year-old. Yes,
It's because of me driving. Well, you're not gonna like
it's
this.
because of you driving.
No. The whole time of me working at Amazon, my roommate was also needing to get her car fixed, so she was also using my car.
Go the fucking roommate inbreeding, financially incest.
Yeah, well, okay, so she was basically using my car for a whole year. But with therapy, I had that tough conversation, and she finally got her car fixed. So now she has her own car.
Good. So we are able to have the tough conversations.
Yes, it's just very uncomfortable.
No, that's why it's a tough conversation.
And whenever it's uncomfortable, I start being extra goofy.
Yes, and hence
You're experiencing that.
hence this character trait that I don't like. Okay. Whew, I'm sorry. It's I shouldn't be mean about that. Maybe I think I don't like it. You're like the popcorn girl that thinks she's funny for going. She's like,
The hell? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know. That personality trait's never vibed with me. So I apologize if I'm being mean.
Oh no,
Sincerely,
you're
I
good. Like
apologize.
I understand people are not gonna like me.
Okay. Yeah. Woohoo!
I mean, it's not a great feeling, but
It's okay. A lot of people don't like me either. It happens. Like some people don't like my personality either. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is.
yeah.
It is what it is.
I mean, I feel like we have like same sarcasm, but like
You and
mine's
me?
more, yeah. Like, but yours is more like on a mean side, and mine's more on like a.
Oh, trust me, I can get real goony. It's usually in the post show and our different behind the membership stuff. That's where we have like extra fun, but I don't.
Do I have access to that or no?
No, unfortunately, we're actually not able to give direct access. It's like not an option we have for the YouTube memberships.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I would. I legitimately would. Okay, so
Yeah, 17.9% on the interest rate.
yeah, that's insane. $14,642.34.
I think
it's worth $8,000. Minimum monthly payment $406. That's crazy. That's
yeah.
fucking
How much
wild.
is
That's
that
insane.
going towards interest? Is that like
At this point, when did you get the car? It's not
2
breaking
years
it
ago?
down. I don't have the statement where it breaks down how much is going to. So, and what's the term of the loan? Oh, man. Okay. So you got it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
It's about a 6-year loan. Yeah, it's not. You're not over that hump of interest. More will start going to principal in like a year and a half ish.
So how much do I have to like put down a month to actually?
I don't have the statement breaking it down.
Well, can't you do the math of 17.9%?
Well, we're gonna go through the debt payoff strategy regardless. I don't want you to put necessarily anything extra towards this right now. Anyway, like maybe the credit card will come first. Maybe this will come first. Well, the credit card
I mean,
will
I
come
did
first.
file my taxes, and I wasn't sure if the smart.
Well, at least you did that. Oh my
I
gosh.
know,
You're
right?
like a step ahead of the guests on the show usually.
Oh yeah, no, I count down on income tax.
Why?
Well, I'm a single mom, so I get that
The
extra,
deductions, yeah.
Yeah, so like I'm like
Not the deductions. but
so
the
ready.
fucking, you know what I'm saying.
So yeah, I
What
got
is-
that. So I should be getting. I mean, I don't know if should I tell you how much I'm should be.
Yeah.
Okay. 6,600.
Good.
So I was thinking to use that towards the credit card.
Oh well, we'll definitely factor that in the end. Don't get me wrong.
And maybe the 2,100 that I owe on an apartment.
You're telling me it's impossible for you to get evicted, and you're telling me you owe $2,100 on an apartment.
I was not evicted. It was the.
Yeah, but it's a pattern of behavior.
But okay, listen.
What?
It shouldn't even.
What?
It shouldn't even be 2,100.
What?
Because they screwed me over.
What?
What do you mean? What?
What is it for?
Okay, so it's from like the month that I was supposed to be there, but I was only there for 2 days, and they charged me the full month. And it was
Yeah,
only
no
supposed to-
shit.
But I was only there for 2 days, and they even told me that they were gonna like re-rate me.
Did you have proof of that communication?
Yes.
What?
Email. It said it should have been $60.
They said that.
Yes, and I
In
tried
email.
to. Yes, and I tried to dispute it and stuff, but again,
Dispute how? Through the credit agencies? Or
the
through them?
like through them,
And?
they're just bitches. Like they don't.
That's not... No. What happened?
They charged me $8.99.
Yes,
do you
what did they say?
They didn't say. They didn't respond.
Go in there.
But
Go into the office. If you're not getting a response, go there.
Well, life happens and I forgot, so now it's
Yeah,
it's been 2
$2,100
years.
is a lot of money. Is it in collections?
Yes, now it's in collections.
Well, it's pretty much. You can try to dispute that specifically and show the email.
You know, I tried to do that too, and they're like, "Oh, we're waiting for the management response." And I'm like,
"What management from who? What do you mean dispute?
The management from the apartment."
No, I'm saying dispute it on your credit report.
Oh, well, I've never had to do that. So, like, do I just ask if I can pay half of it or something?
No, that would be talking to. No, you're talking about negotiating. Okay, so I'll get you. I'll look at what you got after this, and we can talk about that.
Yeah, I want to pay that off, but I also told my roommate she owes some of that too because she was
the
living.
same person.
Yeah, she was
Great,
living.
super reliable. This narrative is fully forming. She sounds like someone who can 100%. Is that what this is? Is that what I'm looking at here? Because I have a collections in front of me.
Yeah, the 2162. Yeah, that's the apartment.
Great. Okay, wonderful.
I
Thrilling.
said that she was going to owe 600 of that.
And what did she say?
She said, okay, but not right now because she has to go through like divorce and stuff. And she has to come up with her stuff with that. But I was like, I need to pay that off because it's...
She's going through a divorce?
Yeah.
This is huge for financial audit. For a year now, my team and I have worked with experts to create what I truly believe are the 3 best educational programs in the financial space online. We have our budgeting program where I teach you how to create, manage, and revolutionize your budget and control your money. And then there's the investing program where I teach you to define what investing profile applies to you and your life, and then teach what specific investing strategies applies to you in that situation. And now finally, we have our debt program where I teach you the best ways to pay off debt, manage debt, and even take advantage of good debt. This has been a revolutionary project that we've been working on for over a year now, and just like over 10,000 people who've already taken our educational programs, you can now take advantage of all 3 of them bundled together at a 15% discount. I've heard from thousands of people now who've taken these classes and they've literally changed their lives for the better, and finally, you can too at a more affordable price. Head to calebhammer.com or click the link in the description below. You will not regret this.
That's why she needed a roommate because she was going through divorce.
When?
2 years ago.
Why is she still going through the divorce?
Because she hasn't gotten an attorney.
They're fighting it out?
Well, they were married and then they have a kid, so...
Well, how much is... Oh, so they're fighting over custody.
Probably, and she
don't
doesn't think that he wants to pay child support, so...
Does he want to change? Well,
no,
the court will tell him.
Yeah,
but,
I'm like, just wait for that money.
Yeah, never get a woman pregnant, Caleb. Look at that.
She actually adopted, so it's a whole different thing.
What was the situation of the adoption?
So from my understanding...
Did they adopt them together?
Yes.
And they were married?
Yes. They had to be married to adopt because it was through his family. They adopted, I think it was baby daddy's cousin.
Does he want custody? If he gets split custody, why would he give support? He wouldn't. Unless she had more.
Well, he doesn't. I mean, to be honest, I don't even think he wants her.
Why would they adopt? This is disgusting.
Yeah. She,
Y'all disgust me.
Me? Or the baby daddies?
In the other ways that we were talking about, but come on.
Oh, okay.
Well, yes, they disgust me in that way. That's crazy. Like, I mean,
They're
it's just
emotionally
the
unavailable.
actions around your spending is like your kid doesn't matter, and then their actions around they adopt and now they just don't give a shit about the kid, him. Like, it's just, this conversation is filling me with disgust.
Yeah, she has a lot going on. So I said that she just needs to pay me.
Which is great for you to rely on her. Again, come on. Are you seeing this? Are you not seeing? You're defining what I was saying earlier, where this is such a risky situation to intermingle.
How do I get myself out of that situation when we've already combined?
Is the insurance being paid on a monthly basis?
Yes.
When's the term of your insurance done?
I think it's like 6 months. Every 6 months.
Yeah, the adopted child, so it would be counted for that. But I wanted to look it up just to be extra safe in the state of Texas because you never know. With the adoption or whether it was his DNA, but since they adopted together. Okay. At least that's what I'm seeing. I'm not a lawyer. This is the quick check.
But I mean,
well, this is insane.
Have you even seen like doctors just Google something right in front of you? So like what, like someone just like a lawyer searching it up because you just said you weren't a lawyer.
Yeah, but don't they search more databases?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've seen.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Okay. Here's credit wise. Real estate 0. Yeah. Personal loan 0. That's good. Good gosh. credit cards. We already saw.
Yeah,
that.
I paid off all my.
So this is we already saw everything here, right? Or is there another debt that I don't know about?
No, that.
Is there any other?
I don't know where it's at.
Rack.
It's an iPad with an Apple Pen. It's like $1,100.
You do seem like an iPad kid. This is making sense. Okay, what? Tell me.
Well, yeah, no, I purchased that back in 2021. And I got, it's like $1,100. I've not made a payment in a few years.
A few fucking years?
Yeah.
Why? From who? Who'd you borrow?
Progress lease or something off of Best Buy.
Oh.
I don't, yeah. And
how is that not in collections yet?
I don't know. I don't know how it's not affecting my credit. I even called them and they say that it's not affecting my credit.
Who'd you call?
The Progress lease.
Okay, so it's still open with them. They haven't sent it to collections, maybe internal collections, but not. They haven't sold it off or reported it.
I haven't opened my thing.
What did they say? Did they say that they will sell it to collections?
No, they just said that it won't affect it. Just make a payment whenever.
Are they just letting it balloon?
I guess. I don't know. I'm surprised they haven't even like came in and like, oh, give me my iPad. You haven't made any payments or anything.
Maybe they're trying to allow that balance to balloon. So when they sell it for pennies on the dollar, they get closer to recouping their cost.
I have no idea.
But there's still a way for you to get in the end on that. Any other debt?
I believe that is it.
Would you know?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Here's your checking account, which we had to zoom in on because when you sent your checking account, it was about this big.
Oh, hey, that was the PDF file.
Yes, after he blew it up.
Glasses?
Huh?
With your like you can read with those.
Once he blew it up, yes, because we had to fix your confusion. Okay, you went into Circle K, got some bullshit. Lost and found. Raising K. Oh my gosh, the spending on here is fucking crazy. Dude, this entire sheet is filled with bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah, bullshit. Not surprised.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious on how much bullshit.
I already told you the amount.
Oh, 5,000, right? Or is that included with...
Have you been here?
Yes. You said 600 something with fast food, but the other bullshit, what? Did you tell me a number?
At the time of this, $157 in a checking account. That is risky as How you didn't have an overdraft, I have no idea. Okay, and then Poorhouse, downtown, some restaurant downtown, Bury Market, 36. Yeah, you went and got some bullshit. And got some bullshit. McDonald's, Appleville, Whataburger. Went in and got some bullshit. Appleville. Jeez, what is this? Fucking Apple. We're gonna have to look at your subscriptions. Went in and got some bullshit. Tropical smoothie. Went in and got some bullshit. What are you stopping in and getting $3 purchases from constantly every second of your life?
Oh, that's my energy drinks for work.
Yeah, all your miscellaneous bullshit. Something I didn't tell you about earlier. Guess what? That comes out to an additional $347. So stack that with your going out to eat. You're basically spending $1,000 on bullshit there.
Well, the energy drinks.
Yeah, buy them in bulk if you're going to buy them. Incorporate them into your grocery budget. Don't, by the way, brew coffee.
I do brew coffee as well.
Brew double the coffee.
Well, I drink the energy drink.
Yeah, you're not paying your damn bills. Because you're pay advancing. Because you're maxing out credit cards. How have I not gotten through to you yet? You know, even like the guests where it's like, it seems like an insane guest. I know I'm at least breaking through to them by the time we get to this. Come on. The fact that you are not understanding what I'm saying, come on. Dunkin' Donuts, Subway. I guess I shouldn't be mad about that, but this is, I don't know. I feel like all this work. Okay. Apple Bill, going in, getting some Monster. Apple Cash sent out. What is all that Apple Cash sent out?
Well, the Apple Cash is also with, is it, oh, okay. Apple Cash, what's the price?
80 and 21.
80, 21?
80 and then 21.
Oh, yeah. Well, that could be either for like vape.
Oh, you're vaping. Don't vape. You have a child. You want to be there. I've had people on the show. Her lung was collapsed from vaping. Me. And another one who's with someone who had a lung collapse and is now still vaping. Like, come on. 2 times in the show? What are we doing? Don't do it. Survive for your kid. Starbucks. Going and getting a Monster. 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 Starbucks. Oh, $37.24 from Starbucks. What the fuck are you possibly doing? good. McDonald's, going in and getting a Monster. This is a joke.
Yeah, every day I go and get
Santikos.
It's a movie theater in San Antonio.
Oh my gosh. And then more movie theater. Starbucks, more movie theater.
I think
Raising Cane's, Monster.
It's a secret.
Apple Cash sent out. So vape, Monster. Possible? Two possibles in a row, $34?
Oh, I was paying a loan off that I borrowed.
Oh, possible. That's the Dave alternative. I've never heard of possible.
Yeah.
Apple Cash sent out again. So we're killing ourselves. And there's more movie theaters and Five Below. Go to the park with the kid. Go to the park.
Well, it was her birthday.
Go to the park. Congratulations. Happy birthday. We're going to a park. You're a 6-year-old. You barely know the difference.
She also likes doing that too, but I want to take her out to the movies.
I get you want to, and I like the heart. But if you are potentially putting her at risk for the housing situation or future things, you're fucking it up. You're putting her through more stress in the end.
Now.
She doesn't know it yet.
So do you have any suggestions for?
But we have warm days all the time, especially in San Antonio. Yes, it's cold today, but it could be warm tomorrow. In fact, I believe on Friday and Saturday it's going to be like 60 or 70. It's going to be fine. It's an example. It's always hit or miss in the winter here. Probably a Monster. Cash App out $110. Movie theater. TikTok fucking shop. Good thing it's getting banned for you. SBS. Yeah.
Is that even true?
We will see. I don't know. By now it might be completely different, but it hasn't been done yet. At the time of filming this. More Apple Cash sent out $395.
The what?
$395 Apple Cash.
Oh yeah, that was rent.
Monster, Panda Express, Monster, Apple Bill, Monster. Apple Cash sent out. Oh, there's f***ing more. What a joke.
Well,
6-year-old kid we have to take care of.
I can't drink.
A roommate we can rely on. Bills, we're paying our bills. Our bills are paid. F*** you. Oh wait, this is a different account. Starting balance $1.60, ending balance $2.06. What's this account?
What is this?
I know you couldn't do a PDF. You probably don't know what this is either. But what it will just like try your best. Here, I'll let you touch it.
Thank you. Maybe I need glasses. Oh, this is my child support card.
I didn't know this. Okay.
That's my child support card.
So
I have 3
you
cards.
spend your child support on Monster, Dunkin' Donuts, Planet K Games, Monster, Panda Express, Claire's, and GameStop.
I don't even remember that one.
Well, everything's coming together now, guys.
Well, the child support.
Good use of child support.
Okay. But
you're being real supportive.
Okay, I was going to say the bills are being paid, but then you're going to yell at me and that they're not being paid.
Because they're not. Welcome to reality. So income, $2,950. Your debt minimum monthly payments, I mean, it's not insane. I mean, that car payment is hard, but you don't have a ton of debts. $558 on a monthly basis. What's your portion of rent? Your portion of rent, not with the funky math. Your portion of rent.
$700.
Utilities?
Like all of it together?
What you pay for?
Well, okay, so $35 for water, $65 for electricity. I pay $60 for Wi-Fi. $60 every 3 months for trash.
Okay.
So $20 a month.
You have renter's insurance?
No.
Get renter's insurance, you dumb tit. I'm getting $10 for renter's insurance. It's dumb not to have renter's insurance. That's why I said dumb tit, please. If something happens, make sure you're covered. $10 is so cheap.
I think I have renter's insurance under my car insurance, but I
Well, check. I'll take it out for now. Put it in if you need it.
Okay.
What's your phone bill?
My parents are actually paying for that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm thankful for that.
Yes, you're 16. Okay. But that's fine, I guess, for now.
Yeah, it was $70.
Groceries, you should be able to do $500. The roommate, she takes care of herself. TP fund, should be able to do $150. That takes care of essentials and anything else you need. Okay? I know that can get a little complicated around school beginning season. Sometimes you take a little more in a month and you do less the next month. please download the Simpler Budget app. Please. You get it for free forever. The premium version with all the classes and all the live sessions where you talk to financial advisors. Please do it. Don't f this up. Gas, vroom, vroom, drive on a monthly basis.
$300.
Okay. Car insurance, your portion.
$288.
That's your portion. Okay.
Because I'm also...
Medical expenses.
I don't have any so far yet.
Therapy is not a copay?
Actually, no. But...
medications?
No.
What were you saying?
I just recently got insurance through my work.
Good, but what are your... no expenses outside of that?
No.
Gym?
I just got a gym.
How much?
35.
That's okay. I support it.
35, but in February there's going to be...
How old are your pets?
How old?
Yes.
Both of my cats are like 2-3 years old, and then my dog just turned 1.
Oh, we got to take $130 out of your paycheck for the health insurance. Okay. So your new income is $2,820. Okay. I'm sorry. How old are they?
Like 2 years old for the cats, and then 1-year-old dog.
Are they healthy?
Yes.
Okay. I'm putting in $120 for pet insurance, or else you can't have pets. Or else you can't have pets, because you are not going to be able to cover a life-saving emergency. Well, and if you can't cover it, you shouldn't have them.
Are you incorporating my insurance that I just got too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Pet insurance. Pets aren't covered under your health insurance.
I know, but like for
then
the budget.
Why the f would I do that?
But for the budget part, wouldn't you incorporate to see
your insurance payment?
Yeah.
Yes, it's taken from your income. That's why your net income went down.
Oh, okay, got you.
I'm putting in $120 for pet insurance. Anything else that needs to be in your budget that I have not put in there?
I feel like I'm gonna forget something later on.
You probably will, but build the budget. Go through the budgeting class so you also know how to build the budget. Go through, well, eventually the investing class. Again, you get everything for free. We want to set you up with so much stuff for success. You get so much. They get it all bundled together for 15% off all the classes, and I think everyone should take it, but you get it for free, so make sure you fucking do it, or else I'm going to be pissed.
I'll make you proud.
You better. I mean, we can put you... take the free course through Course Careers as well, so we can get you set up with a certification to boost your income or change your career if you ever want to.
Yeah,
okay?
My dream job is actually videography.
Videography? Well, they don't do that, but go ahead and take the free course and get assessed or something.
I mean, I would like to have
okay, your budget's over by $16. You need
16?
You need $2,836. This is why you're paid advancing. This is why your credit card's getting to max. This is why you're not making any progress. This makes sense. Can you pick up more hours at this job? Is that an option? Or do you hit 40 and that's it?
Rarely. Okay. Since I'm a trainer.
Is it consistent? Do you know your days and time?
Yes.
Or does it fluctuate?
It doesn't fluctuate.
Good. What work days do you work again? I remember they were longer hours.
I work Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Good. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wonderful. Sunday, Monday.
And Wednesday I'm off.
Yes. What happens to the kid? Well, the kid's in like first grade now, in second grade, right?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten? Okay, so they're in public school though. Good. Okay. You're working at a coffee shop or something while she's at school on Monday and Tuesday.
Monday and Tuesday?
Yeah, just something during the day. Anything you can do.
Monday and Wednesday?
Even just going in and plugging numbers into someone's system.
I tried to apply for Starbucks.
Well, okay, you didn't get that one. Good job. Work more. Figure out other ones.
Well, they said that I needed specific hours to go.
Yes,
training,
they will. You're going to have to apply like it's a full-time job. You're not going to apply to one job and say, oops, I didn't get it. You're going to be applying to everything, and you're going to give them your work hours. You're going to get no's 99.9% of the time, but you need to work more. The fact is you are negative $16 on a monthly basis now with your health insurance, and I'm glad you have health insurance. It's something that you're required to have. And even if we are missing anything from this budget, you're going to be negative even more. And this is just basic survival. I didn't put a single cent of fund money in there, and we know you spend money on fun, approximately $1,000, if not $1,500 on it, which is not surprising with how you're doing the Dave thing. How much do you owe on Dave right now? Because I know you haven't back paid Dave.
Yes, I have.
Really? So you're current on Dave?
Okay, so I have not used Dave in a while. It's just that...
Oh, no. Well, I saw the other version, though, in there.
Possible. I paid off that.
Okay, never use it again. Listen, you are getting even if you're just nannying or dog watching, you download Rover, go walk some dogs and stuff during that time. There is so much you can do, even if you're just driving Uber Eats or something, literally.
I used to do Uber Eats.
Listen, and it's not as good as it used to be, but the thing is, there are so many options, and the limit is you. So whatever you can do to work during the day while she is at school on Monday and Friday just to make progress, bring in an extra $300 a month. This debt will still take a while to pay off, but at least we can start making progress. At least with that extra $300 a month, you 55 months. And that still takes 4.5 years. But obviously, hopefully pay increases, more hours, holiday sessions, stuff like that. But the fact is, you might have to take something at Course Careers and try to get a better paying job. That might have to be something that you're doing.
I do want to go to college.
Well, I'm sorry. That's going to be difficult right now.
Yeah.
With the reality of your situation. If you're doing it, we're getting out of debt. We might be cash flowing some community school.
Oh, yeah. No, my plan was to do community.
I know, but even still, we can't take away hours from work right now because your minimum survival is this. And I need you to work more than you are. So you need to pull in an extra $500 a week. And that's going to be difficult if you work those 2 8-hour, because it wouldn't even be 8 hours.
No, because I
be 6 hours.
The earliest I can drop them off is 7, and then I have to pick them up by 2:45. But with my income taxes, I was thinking I could maybe.
There is that, but you'd be working. No, that'd be $41 an hour. You're at the best, you'll be half of that.
Yeah.
So, but the roommate's okay with watching the kids on some evenings, right?
Yeah, it's just like
you're gonna have to work some evenings.
We alternate days.
Good. Just the ones that you're alternating, you're working. This is the grind time. You're in the grind time. You need to work. That's the fact. Your tax return. For a second. That is great. Great. Let's pay off the credit card with the tax return. Let's put $1,000. No, let's put $2,000 aside on the savings, $1,500 to the credit card that's gone, and then with the remaining amount, we're putting towards the car loan, and we're aggressively paying down that car as quick as possible. Okay, we're leaving the collections. You can negotiate in the end. We'll talk about it on the financial audit follow-up channel when you come back on. But you have no emergency fund. You're dramatically behind on investing. Like you're in a scary situation. I don't think you fully realize that.
Am I supposed to be investing in something?
Because of your situation right now, no. But yes, you should have been. At this point, even if minimal.
Yeah, I have I would like to know.
We'll get you there, and you'll take the investing class as well. But either way,
no knowledge of that.
We will get you there. That's not where you are today. I need you to focus on this. I'm just saying you're in a very dangerous position. The fact that you don't understand that is worrisome, and I need you to get a fire under your butt because I am scared for you and your child, legitimately. And you do not deserve that as a human on this planet. I do not want you to have to go through that. But the fact is that the choices you are doing have gotten you here. This has all been your choice. All been your choice. The kid coming into the world, okay, that happens. But from here, the financial choices that you're making have been your choice. You're in a blessed situation where your rent's relatively cheap. She's going to watch the kids sometimes, and you're going to be working. You need to bring in a minimum $500 extra a month. That is a minimum. Yes, I'm glad the credit card will go away. You're going to actually close the credit card. You're going to close it. It's going to hurt your credit, but you're going to close it because you cannot be trusted. Until you can build the behavior necessary to have a starter credit card again in the future, you cannot have it again. You can use the Fizz card, so you can still be building credit. And then we're paying off the car as quick as we can. With that, I'm guessing with the extra $500 coming in on a monthly basis, with where your car will be, you'll be out of debt in 2 years. You'll be out of debt in 2 years, but you'll have pay increases and better months. So you'll be out of debt in probably, I'm guessing, about 1 year and 3/4. Then you're going to get a fully funded emergency fund, probably a 2.5 year process.
So should I not try to refinance my car? Because I was trying to build my credit up to refinance my car.
Well, you're trying is complete failure because you're at a max out credit card, so that doesn't make any sense. That's not the make or break because we're going to pay off this car so quick that it'll be pretty mid. You can but the fact is I don't want you to refinance it and think that you've made progress, so all of a sudden we let the foot off the gas. I don't want there to be a psychological failure there. That's the only reason why I'm like a little against it. I'm not against it in a mathematical perspective, but
because I refinanced a car before and it saved
and
me
look
like
where
$100.
you are now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Hammer financial score. You thought you were 2. Let's see. You spent over your budget, so that's a 0 out of 10. You have collections, so debt is a 0 out of 10. Emergency fund, you don't have a single dollar, 0 out of 10. Retirement, doesn't even know what that is, 0 out of 10. Real estate, 0 out of 10.
Retirement.
You don't own anything. Yeah.
Through my payment, I think I have a 401k.
Oh, how much is in it?
I do not know.
How much do you think is in it?
I'm gonna say 12,000.
12,000?
I don't know.
That's not reliable, is it?
What do you mean? Like I don't know.
Do you guys know by chance? I did not get one. Okay, no, you did not.
In my pay stub somewhere, it said like 401k. I don't know where.
Probably the amount that went to it. Do you know the percentage you're putting to your 401k?
No, probably like $50.
Hey, I need you to talk to HR, or just anyone at the company, whatever, even a manager, figure out your contribution that's going to 401k. If you're taking a match, is there a match?
I think so.
Take the match only. Do not contribute anything more because you do not have enough to survive.
What do you? I'm not very educated. Texas education failed.
No, it didn't. You failed. Trust
me.
They
didn't teach me how to file taxes. They didn't teach me how to do X, Y, Z.
Most don't. You have failed life. Let's be honest. You have access to Google and YouTube and everything.
Yeah.
People are wondering, why would you charge for a class? It's because even with the free resources out there, people cannot figure it out. People cannot wade through the information. There's so much out there that we put it in a good, navigable way and actually teach real value.
I'm good at math. I know.
Listen.
It was my strong suit.
Listen. They offer a 401k match. Mm-hmm. Probably. You're going to take that match. Anything over that match, you are not going to do.
So what?
Please, I want to move on.
What is the match?
We'll talk about this in the financial audit post show because I am moving on and I am currently done with this because it was a little frustrating. Retirement, I'm putting it a 0 out of 10 because I'll put it a 1 out of 10 because you can't tell me anything. I'll round up to a Himber financial score 0.5 out of 10. Guys, join us in the post show. We're going to explain the match, but we're also more importantly going to call and have that confrontation with her roommate who apparently refuses to do anything mature in this entire world. And that'll be good. And join us for the extra 1,000 hours of extra content we have in our elite membership, best value for your dollar. Check out all our education, 15% off bundled. See you there. We need to get your roommate off the car insurance. Confront her.
Call her right now?
Yes, ma'am. Better
Usually
believe
I
it.
need a few therapy sessions before.
Not this time.
They suggest that we get separate car insurance.
I pay more on the mother rent, so the risk of you taking care of my bills, you're fucking dick.
You have one kid. You don't need to.
He's a fucking ass. You're the one.
I screwed that up.
To watch the financial audit post show, click the join button below.